guys, so since I've started living at the Lemon Home, you guys have always been asking me, what is the best smart robot? What's the best smart vacuum cleaner? And in this video, we're going to be comparing the best, the OG smart vacuum cleaners in the entire world. We've got the Roborock S7 Plus, we've got the best from Deebot, and we've got the best from iRobot, also known as Roomba. At the end of the video, I'm going to be telling you which one you should buy. First things first, these are all beasts, like absolute beasts. They all vacuum insanely well. Like if you've got some dirt at your house, these guys will vacuum it perfect. Okay, maybe not all of them. They all have its positive and negative aspects. Let's start off with the iRobot Roomba S9 Plus. Now this thing will cost you $1,100. This guy is the most expensive that you can get. iRobot is such a great company that has had years and years of experience. Now this guy is the one that disappointed me the most because I was expecting such perfection, and there's a lot of things that are not perfect about this guy. Since the first day that I got it and I turned it on, I mean, just look at this. It is so freaking loud. Like if you're watching TV, this thing will literally annoy you so much because it vacuums incredibly well, but the sound, man, it's like, it feels like a freaking, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it feels like elephants are stomping at your house and then it's like the end of the world. And no, it's just your Roomba. Another negative aspect about Roomba is that it doesn't have a mopping feature. This will only vacuum. It vacuums great, but it will not do mopping. Also, it doesn't have a LIDAR scanner. This actually uses cameras to perceive the objects around your house. But that's a problem because if right now it's kind of dark at my house since it's almost nighttime, this will literally keep banging on your couch, on your chairs, on my YouTube lights. Like, it's not smart. The docking station doesn't have a great air filter. It only uses a vent. Now, the positive aspects of the S9 Plus is, first things first, the design. In my opinion, it's probably one of the best looking vacuum cleaners out there. It's simply stunning, and the materials that it's actually made out of, it's simply such great quality. Like, just everything that you take out of, as soon as you like start touching it, it feels good material because once again, I mean, iRobot is a company that has been making these vacuums for quite some time now. Also, a great aspect on this is that the actual vacuum, it's great. Like, it's super, super strong. But once again, is that really worth it? Is a good design and a great vacuuming enough for you? Because it's not really smart. It just bangs into everything at nighttime. So that's that. Okay, then we've got the Deebot Neobot N8 Plus. Yes, I said that name correct. These names are kind of crazy. This guy absolutely surprised me in a very good way. It's very cheap. I mean, it's pretty affordable. It will cost you $600, and it's got great value because it's got a bunch of technology that, for example, the more expensive, the best, according to society, iRobot has. This one has a bunch of technology and it will definitely surprise you as well. If we're talking about design, it's super minimal, it's white, I love it. But material-wise, everything just feels like a bit too cheap. Like, it's very plasticky. If you wanna like get rid of this, it's like, you know, a little bit rough. It just feels a bit cheap. Look at this. What the heck is this? This button right here, it's kind of ugly. Like, it's not like they really took design into consideration. I mean, they did, but the details, man, this thing doesn't really care about the details. Okay, you see this? If you're an Apple fan, you probably know what this is. You probably know what LIDAR is. And this guy actually has LIDAR built in, and it's actually got a feature called True Detect 3B. It's basically a camera in front. It detects things and avoids them, like cables or socks. Now, it's been working great and not great. For example, according to the company, it actually avoids cables. For me, it didn't avoid cables. For me, whenever it comes into my studio, my lights, there's a bunch of cables everywhere, and it hasn't really been that smart. For other things, it did great. So there's that. Also, this thing also has this, which is extremely useful, which is like a cable cutter. So if you've got like a bunch of hairs from your dog, you can simply like cut it. I know this is something stupid, but I gotta tell you because it's like super convenient. If you have dogs or pets or a girlfriend that is always leaving her hair in the bathroom, cough, cough. Okay, and then we've got this heavy bad boy, which is the Roborock S7 Plus. Now this thing is a freaking absolute beast. and it's the one that surprised me the most in the best way possible. Great value, great price, and great features. The design of this one is just awesome. I mean, just look at it. It's got certain technology that no other company is doing what Roborock is doing. It's pretty surprising. The mopping system uses sonic technology and scrub floors up to 3,000 times per minute. It's doing it very fast, eliminating dry dirt that maybe some robots might just leave it behind. Now, I've got Apple the dog, and we always go on parks, and whenever she has mud, she leaves it on my floor. This thing actually like scrubs it and actually takes it away. It's so cool. Also, intelligent mop. The intelligent mop lifts when the carpet is detected. It literally does like, I mean, look. So you can mop hard floors and vacuum carpets in a single clean. It also races when docked and when finished, so you can say goodbye to ugly mats and dirty streaks. It's also got ultrasonic carpet recognition. It's crazy. It uses an ultrasonic sound, so it will recognize the carpet with extremely well accuracy. We've also got this rubber brush, and I gotta say, it actually works extremely well. Roborock says that it actually vacuums it so much better with their new design, and I've tested it out, and it works great. It's great at avoiding hair tangles. That's why in the Deebot, there was this thing. You will not need it in this thing because hair will not get stuck in the wheels. The mapping on this guy, I gotta say, is the best out of all three since it's got a LIDAR scanner. It works extremely well. Now this guy, I actually put it in my YouTube studio and it did not run into my cables. It did not run into my YouTube lights, which is all I want. I want a vacuum cleaner that I can clean my YouTube studio and my YouTube lights will not crash because this thing is smart. It's also got multi-level mapping. So what does this mean? Well, if you live in a house that has different floors, if you put this guy in your second floor, it will automatically map that floor. So then when you put it on the bottom floor or in the top floor, it will automatically know which floor you're actually in. So it will know where your room is, where your kitchen is, where your bathroom is. And then there's the self-emptying dock, which has a crazy good air filtration system. So if you have allergies, this one is literally the way to go. On the other options, you've only got a bag. On this one, you've got a bag, like the typical bag from vacuum cleaners, but on this one, you've also got the filtration system. So once again, if you have allergies, this one's the way to go. Okay, so surprise. This video is sponsored by Roborock, but hold on. Before you get mad at me, I'm literally just telling you the specs. I'm not telling you one is worse than the other. I mean, I am telling you that the iRobot Roomba is horrible because the clear winner is the Roborock S7 Plus. Now, Roborock was so sure that theirs was the best that they literally shipped me out the competition and they were like, just read out the specs out of all three and tell your audience about our product. Don't tell which one is the best, just read out the specs. And clearly, this is truly, my opinion, the Roborock S7 Plus is truly the best. So if you guys are interested in the Roborock S7 Plus, links in the description. You've got the other ones linked in the description as well, but don't get the Roomba, seriously. I mean, if you want to annoy your neighbors, go ahead, have the loudest vacuum cleaner in the entire world and annoy your entire neighborhood. If not, get the quietest, most powerful vacuum cleaner in the entire world. Be happy because life is good, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.